Do you know how much money is passing you by right now? While you're watching this video, someone's made your money. Yes, your money. The very money that could be in your pocket. Every minute a new millionaire is created in the world. A person who is no smarter than you, not more talented than you, not more educated than you. But he's bigger than you. And you know why? Because he understood something you don't. And the scariest truth is, the reason you're not earning as much as you want, it's not on the outside. She's here, in you. In this video, we will reveal 5 real reasons why some people make millions, while others spend their whole lives counting pennies to paycheck. And pay attention, it's not about luck, connections, or startup capital. Stay to the end and you'll get more than just information. You'll get an action plan that will change your financial future. In the meantime, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss new helpful videos. We're not going to talk about complicated schemes or magic doll buttons in the next few minutes. Forget it! We're going to dig deeper, where the real reasons are born. Your fears, your blocks, your hidden beliefs that, like invisible chains, hold you in place. We'll look at why geniuses have failed and those no one believed in have skyrocketed to stardom. We'll look into the eyes of your own demons, and I promise you, if you watch to the end and you're honest with yourself, something inside of you will start to change. A spark that could ignite the fires of your success. Are you ready to know the truth? Then let's go! First, let's deal with what's keeping you where you are. Reason 1. You're thinking like a poor man. The rich and the poor think differently, and that's not about the number of zeros in the account, it's about the way of thinking. You'll say, yeah, I've heard that before, but when you get an idea for a business, what's the first thing that comes to mind? It takes money, it's too risky, who am I to do it? There it is, the formula for poverty. Classic victim mentality. Albert Einstein once said, "It is impossible to solve a problem at the same level of thinking at which it originated." He didn't speak until he was 4 years old. Teachers thought he was mentally retarded. Imagine if he'd given up, if he'd believed them. The world would have lost the theory of relativity. Remember Oprah Winfrey? Born into poverty, a survivor of childhood abuse. Did she have connections? Did she have startup capital? No. She had a dream and an unbreakable will. She just does it. When Oprah Winfrey was told that a black woman couldn't become a TV host, she didn't say, "Yes, you're right." She said, "We'll see." Today, her fortune is over $2.5 billion, and it all started with a change in mindset. Reason number 2. You're not investing in yourself. You know what investment has the highest return? An investment in yourself. Every day, millions of people spend money on coffee, new gadgets, and subscriptions to streaming services. But when it comes to a course that could double their income, it's too expensive. Steve Jobs spent years studying calligraphy, which seemed like a completely useless skill. But it was this knowledge that later formed the basis for the elegant design of the first Macintosh. He invested in experience, in skills, in himself. And that investment changed the world. Billionaire Warren Buffett says, "The best investment you can make is an investment in yourself, and no one can take that away from you." Reason 3. You fear failure more than you want success. Fear of failure. It's paralyzing. It forces you to stay in your comfort zone. Get a steady but small paycheck. Living a predictable life. But you know what's worse than failure? Regret for what you never did. Steve Jobs. He was fired from his own company, Apple. Can you imagine the level of failure? But he didn't break. He founded Next and Pixar, then triumphantly returned to save Apple and change the world. Joan Rowling was a single mother living on welfare. Her manuscript about the boy wizard was rejected by 12 publishers. 12 rejections! But she didn't stop, and Harry Potter made her a billionaire. Failure is not a judgment, it is part of the journey. As Thomas Edison said when asked about the thousands of failed attempts to create the light bulb, "I have not failed. I have simply found 10,000 ways that don't work." Stop being afraid of making mistakes. Be afraid of inaction. A mistake is an experience. Inaction is a dead end. But there is another fear. an insidious, hidden one. The fear of success. Yeah, you heard me. Does it sound absurd? Think about it. What happens when you succeed? More responsibility? More expectations? Will you have to step out of the shadows? What if you can't handle this new level? Suddenly, everyone will realize that you're really not that great. That's him. Imposter syndrome. Deep down inside, you don't believe you do deserve success. You fear it as much as you fear failure, and you unconsciously sabotage yourself. You procrastinate, miss deadlines, turn down lucrative offers, just to stay in the familiar, safe swamp. This is where many talented people get stuck. They are afraid to shine too brightly. They are afraid of envy, of criticism, of being alone at the top. But listen to me. The world needs your light. Your talents were not given to you to hide under your pillow. As Marianne Williamson, often attributed to Nelson Mandela, said, our deepest fear is not that we're inferior. Our deepest fear is that we're immeasurably strong. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. Let yourself be strong. Let yourself shine. Reason 4. You work for time, not results. The rich don't sell their time. They sell results. Why does a cleaning lady get 200 rubles an hour and the business consultant gets 20,000 rubles an hour? Because a janitor sells time and a consultant sells solutions to problems worth millions. Elon Musk doesn't get paid by the hour. He builds companies that solve global problems. When you stop trading time for money and start creating value, the world will start paying you differently. Reason number 5. You're surrounding yourself with the wrong people. Jim Rohn said, you're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Look at your surroundings. What do you talk about? How do you spend your time? Are they pulling you up or down? When Mark Zuckerberg started Facebook, he surrounded himself with people who believed in the impossible, people who thought big. What do you talk to? Those who say it's impossible, or those who ask, how do we do it? Perhaps the most important decision of your life is choosing the people you let into your inner circle. Conclusion and call to action. You're standing on the threshold. Behind you are your fears, your doubts, your old excuses. Ahead is an ocean of opportunity. The reason you're not making money isn't a lack of talent or luck. It's a choice to stay the same, a choice to be afraid, a choice to not believe in yourself. But right now, you can make a different choice. A choice to act, a choice to believe, a choice to become the person you've always dreamed of being. So what to do? 5 concrete steps that will change your financial reality. First, start studying biographies of rich people. Not to envy them, but to understand their thinking. Pay attention not to their income, but to their decisions. Second, invest at least 10% of your income in education. Courses, books, mentors. This is not an expense. It's an investment in future income. Third, find a problem you can solve better than anyone else. Big money comes from solving big problems. Fourth, create a source of passive income. Start small. Even 1,000 rubles a month that comes in without your participation is the beginning of financial freedom. 5. Find a mentor or a community of people who earn more than you. Learn from them not just skills, but ways of thinking. And lastly, maybe you're watching this video and thinking, easy for me to say, I have a special situation. Every success story started with a special situation. Oprah Winfrey is a survivor of abuse and poverty. Richard Branson suffers from dyslexia. Jay-Z was dealing drugs on the streets of Brooklyn. But they decided their story would be a success story, not an excuse. There is a giant sleeping inside of you, a titan, a diamond waiting to be cut. Stop hiding it. I don't know what your first step will be. Maybe you'll sign up for a course, maybe you'll call someone important, maybe you'll just take a piece of paper and write down your real goal. It doesn't matter what it is. The important thing is to do it. Do it today. If this video gave you even a spark, support it. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss new portions of motivation and knowledge. Give it a like if you're ready to start your journey. And most importantly, write in the comments right now what one small step will you take today towards your goal. Let this be your promise to yourself and the world. Remember, you can do much more than you think. Much more. You have everything you need to success, here and now. Start using it. Start living the real thing. Your time is now. Take action.